Hello everyone, I am Erika of beadingschool.com and you are watching Coffee No One Has to Bead Alone, my weekly open beading workshop to make sure that every beader all around the world has company. Today we are going to bead my colleague and friend's design, the cardamom from Veronka. And these days, this month, we are working from the Spice Bazaar Beading School Academy theme box that brings you all kinds of colors and the smell of exotic spices that Veronka chose as the inspiration and the title of her jewel. I see Ginny signing in, Violetta, Linda, Molly, Heather, Nancy, Anita, Rita. And Georgina says, "Hi, Erika and my beading family. Such a beautiful greeting, Georgina. So good to see you all. Rachel, Sherry, Bernadette. And Linda, thank you so much for letting me know that you can hear me and see me on Facebook. Carol is also here. Irma, Malia. And Malia says, very excited to finally bead again. Tanya is here. Lisette, Marlo. And Marlo says, so glad to be here twice in 1 week. Amazing. Zuzka is here. Gail, Antoinette, Teresa. So nice, ladies. So today we are going to bead Veronka's cardamom. And we are working from the Spice Bazaar Beading School Academy theme box. I will tell you more about the material list and the tutorial in a second, but in the meantime, I would like to ask you to please hit the like, the share, and the love buttons, and please tell your beading friends about No One Has to Bead Alone. Tell your beading friends about the Beading School Academy. We really appreciate, and in fact, we really need your help with this, with spreading the word about the value that beading school brings to your life. Please, lovely ladies, take this very, very seriously, and thank you so much if you help us to spread the word about beading school. Just as much as a share of the video, it also means a lot to us, and it's only a few seconds to do. In the meantime, you can already download the PDF tutorial that Veronka created for you. You can do that by following the link that I put on the screen, and I will also put it in the message field. It's beadingschool.com/no one has to bead alone/ or no one has to bead alone.com. You can also navigate to beadingschool.com and find No One Has to Bead Alone in the main menu to do that. And as always, we have two options for you when I hope you can hear me still. So I hope that you can hear me. Let me know, ladies. My camera disappeared for a second and I need to set it up one more time. So you can download the tutorial at no1has-to-beadalone.com, and as always, you can choose between two options. With the pink button, you put the tutorial in your shopping basket, and you can check out, as always, through the Beading School bead shop. Please also consider picking up a bead or 2 or 3, and we will send it to you no matter where you live around the world. You can also download the tutorial as a gift from me and from Beading School. In that case, please hit the yellow button and type in your email address. Afterwards, it will arrive in a little bit of time. Thank you so much in the meantime for letting me know that the voice is still fine. There was a little glitch, but I'm really happy that it didn't mess up the technical setup. I would like to show you the full jewel that Veronka made with the motif. So the motif, it has 8 petals. It's kind of like a flower. So it's super easy to join it by using 2 corners. But you can also use it as a focal of a bracelet like she did, or you can hang it as a cute pendant. And you see the whole variation of Veronka. She also added the 2 remaining fire polished donuts on the sides, and also the connectors with the Amazonite gemstones. And in the meantime, Sangeeta joined us, Molly, Erika, Asta, and Lutka. And Merle has a question. Hello, Erika, how are you doing? I wondered if it is too late to order the spice box. I can hear you perfectly. Dear Merle, I'm so happy that you like the spice box. Like, actually, it exceeded my expectations that how much you ladies will love it. And I'm so incredibly happy that you beaders are embracing these vibrant colors and the crazy combinations that I came up with. And dear Merla, we still have a few boxes left. Also, I have to say that this time the boxes are really flying off the shelves, so please don't hesitate. I posted the link, and it's beadingschoolacademy.com, by the way. You can also find it there, so you can adopt a box still or get a second or third one if you have a feeling that you want to bead a lot from this collection. I would also like to post the link to an article on the blog. It's called The Jewels from the Spice Bazaar blog, a box, and there you have a good overview of what of jewels can you choose from while working with the Spice Bazaar box. And this time there are as many as 3 signature jewels included with the fuchsia level student memberships. So it's even better than usual and what we promise in general. Normally 2 are included, but this time there will be 3. And the first one is already published, and the second one is coming soon. I just uploaded the finished tutorial for proofreading yesterday. So Veronka also drew for us other variations, how you can use the motif. So I also wanted to show you that. So as you can see, you can also make earrings, or you can include more than one motif in your bracelet. Lovely ladies, I'm 100% sure that you have even more ideas than that. So before we would start, I'm very curious. How do you plan to use your Spice Bazaar beading, this component from the Spice Bazaar Beading School Academy team box? While you type in your answers that how do you want to use it, I will show you quickly the video of the box. So this time we didn't have any homework, and but please make sure to check out the gift tutorials that we have available for you on the Beading School website. There are many different ones waiting for you. In the meantime, Anita says that she's going to make a ring. Wilhelmine joined us. Merle is happy about the news that there are still boxes waiting in the treasury. Helena joined us. And Merle is also saying that earrings are awesome. And thank you so much for the nice compliment. All your feedback and especially the jewels that you post help me to become a better teacher. And I am so incredibly happy that after 5 years of teaching twice a week, I still can be here with you and enjoy this time together and expand our creativity along each other's sides. Hannah says, I just ordered both the sun and the moon bundle of beads. We have, by the way, awesome pearl bundles available for you. I will tell you more at the end of the video. And Hannah says they already had gone to the post office. Irma is waiting for her box. I hope that it reaches you very soon, dear Irma. And in the meantime, Sherry says that she will make earrings. And Linda says that she loves the way that Veronika finished it, and she will make a beaded chain. Cosima says, I'm going to make the bracelet and would like matching earrings. And Georgina says she's about to receive her box today. Jacqueline is making a set of bracelet and earrings. She says, such a pretty design. Bernadette is getting ready for a bracelet. And Erika is asking, are there enough to make earrings? In the box, in one box, you have enough fire polished donuts for one motif, so you can make it into the bracelet that Veronka made, or you can make a pendant or a ring. Yosin would also like to make a pendant. So lovely ladies, the designer is Veronka, my incredibly talented beading friend. And if you scan the QR code that you can see on the screen, or find the link that I am about to post as soon as I manage to copy paste it, then you can see all the beautiful jewels that Veronka has already made for you. And let's see what kind of material do we need. As I said, for one motif, everything is included in your Spice Bazaar Beading School Academy theme box. But maybe you already have some of this in your stash, or maybe you looked around in the Beading School bead shop and you noticed all the other beautiful colors of the 12mm Preciosa Rivolis, for example, and the fire polished donut beads, so you can make the motif in more color combinations. It's incredibly fast, by the way. I made a little variation. I will tell about it a little bit later, but back to the material list. So the focal is a 12mm Preciosa Crystal Rivoli, and the one that you receive in the Beading School Academy theme box is in the color Blue Zircon, which is one of my absolute favorites. Then we have a new shape of fire polished beads available. It's a donut and it is 5 times 7mm big. While you need only one piece of the Rivoli, you will need 8 pieces of the fire polished donuts for finishing this motif. So here actually the magic number is 8. That means that always when we make a step, then we make 8 repetitions of the same stitch. We also need 8 pieces of 3mm check fire polished beads and then a bunch of size 15 and size 11 Miyuki round seed beads, and some size 11 Miyuki delicas. I also want to show you the motif from the back side, so you can see that there are the fire polished donut beads holding the rivoli, so it has a bit of a depth, so when it sits on your wrist, then it is perfect. I haven't tested it as a brooch. Some of you are suggesting brooches and hair barrettes. I think it should be possible, but it is also a heavier motif, so I'm not 100% sure that it will sit right. Maybe it would buckle a bit to the front, but I'm curious about your experiments. Please make sure to test it and then let's talk about it in the Beading School Club. And Patricia joined us also, Sparrow, Polima, and Polima says, my first box arrived 2 days ago. It's stunning. Thank you. Polima, I'm so happy that you joined us. And lovely ladies, please everyone greet Polima, our new Beading School Academy fellow students. So good to have you here. Niti is also here. And Jennifer. So, lovely ladies, do you have any questions about the material that you need for today's motif? I want to point out that I already started to make a little variation. So here, this part is how Veronka left it, but as you might already know, there was a little gift included. There is always a gift included with your Beading School Academy box, and in this case, there was a bag of Preciosa Loch Rose components, and I started to add them all around the motif to make it even more like a flower. By the way, the shape of the motif makes it perfect to expand it even more, so you can maybe make a bigger pendant for your bracelet. And lovely ladies, thank you for your kindness towards Polima. Everyone is welcoming Polima. And if you don't have questions about the material, then let's start beading. As always, I am using my size 11 tulip beading needle and a 4LB 0.012 millimeter fire line. And for the motif, I needed about 80 centimeters of the fire line. I start by picking up 8 pieces of the fire polished donut beads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I will leave a 10-12 centimeter, 5-6 inches long tail thread. I bead through all the beads one more time to create a sturdy base. And then I bead through the very first donut bead for a third time too. So I want to finish step 1 with the tail thread and the working end hanging from the same bead but in opposite directions. So this is how it looks like. Oh my god, Anita says in the meantime, hi Palima, welcome. The first box is like a honeymoon, the most special one. Enjoy and do share your creations. So sweet, Niti. So sweet. And Judy also joined us in the meantime. And by the way, and Heather. And in the meantime, there are 85 of us beading together. And Hannah says, I need to make time to take a picture of the jewelry I have done. Not much because I just got a puppy and it takes so much time. I will post in the Facebook group later this evening. Hannah, enjoy your puppy and we can't wait to see your jewels. If you don't have questions about step 1, which was a very easy one, so I'm not really surprised, then let's continue with step 2. In step 2, I will add size 11 round Miyuki seed beads between all the fire polished beads. So I'm exiting a donut, I pick up a size 11 round seed bead, I bead through the next donut, and then I continue adding the size 11 round seed beads all around the motifs. You will notice that this time I'm using different colors because I like to make as many color combinations as possible. That's also my way of learning, expanding my experience with combining different shades. So this is a great time to see how something works out. And Linda also joined us, other Linda, and Ginny is asking that what was the largest amount of beaders that watched No One Has to Bead Alone at one time? And dear Ginny, I think it was around like 200, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember the exact numbers. I don't have static sticks from that time, but I think that it was a No One Has to Bead Alone when I was joining up with Nitty or something like that. That it was together with someone or in the Seed Beads and More group. I think it was like 200 beaders. Oh my god, and for Hannah it's also her first box. Oh, and Tanya is of course joining in the conversation with the puppy. So I added the size 11s all around, and I want to finish by exiting the third size 11 that I have added. So it's easy to count because my thread is hanging from here and then 1, 2, 3. But this doesn't actually make a difference. Just bead at least through a few more beads and don't start right away. In the next step, we will start creating the bezel. I will pick up a size 11 Miyuki Delica, 2 size 15s, a 3mm fire polished bead, then again 2 size 15s and 1 Delica bead. And please watch carefully that what's happening. So my thread is exiting this seed bead from left to right, and now I will bead through the previous size 11 round seed bead from left to right. So I create kind of like a loop around the donut. This is how it looks like from the side. And then I bead back through the size 11 Delica. So the Delica beads will be always parts of 2 loops, and between the Delica beads we will have an arch of 2 round 15s, a 3mm fire polished, and 2 more round 15s. So exiting the Delica bead, I pick up 2 round 15s, a 3mm fire polished bead, and 2 more round 15s. Then goes 1 size 11 Miyuki Delica, and again I bead through the previous round 11 seed bead towards the previous exit point. I pull my thread and I bead back through the Delica. Again, I pick up 2 round 15 seed beads, I pick up a 3mm fire polished bead, 2 more round 15s, and a Miyuki Delica size 11. With this 6 beads on my needle. I bead through the previous size 11 round seed bead towards the previous exit point. I pull my thread and I bead back only through the Delica bead. So as I said, there is the magic number 8. So we will have altogether 8 fire polished beads and 8 arches. However, we will bead the last one a bit differently. But until now, until that time, until we reach the last one, keep repeating the same until you have 7 arches and 7 fire polished beads in place. And get well soon indeed, Joyce. And Sharon joined us, and Christina. And Ariana says, "Oh, I like the red. Does there exist? Does there exist a color which not combines well with turquoise?" And I don't think so, dear Ariana. It's my running joke that every color goes well with turquoise. I still need to find the one that doesn't. So if anyone thinks that there is a color that does not go well with turquoise, please let me know what are your thoughts and let me prove you wrong. And Erika says that she loves the red. It's the icy pomegranate, by the way, if you would like to pick up some. And Erika says she was wondering if she has a red Rivoli. And I think that would also look awesome. And Kimberly says, I have never found any color that does not go with turquoise. Indeed, it's such a good one, isn't it? So I just added the 7th arch over the 7th fire polished bead, and I told you that the eighth one will be slightly different because I will be joining the very first and the very last Delica that I picked up. So exiting the Delica bead from the 7th arch, I pick up 2 round 15s. I pick up a 3mm fire polished bead and 2 more round 15s. The difference here is that I don't pick up a Miyuki Delica at the end of this combination because I'm going to bead through the very first one that I added at the beginning of this step. And then I finish off this step by beading through the round 11 Miyuki seed bead that I added in step 2. So this is how it looks like. It's kind of like a fun crown. And then later we will pull together the fire polished beads. And that's how we will close the bezel on top of the Rivoli. And Christina says, in the meantime, I'm learning that turquoise goes with so many wonderful colors. And Angelina says, even the current color of the year goes well with turquoise. Absolutely, Angelina. And I think turquoise is one of those colors that manages to like add some energy to that color of the year. It's Pantone's color of the year that Angelina is mentioning, and it's a cappuccino color, which on its own, it doesn't stand out at all, but with turquoise and imagine with a bit of bronze or gold, it would be amazing. So we have step 3, and let's see what's happening in step 4. It's time to add the Rivoli. I always love it when we are adding the bigger crystals. So I chose a crystal Labrador Preciosa crystal, and And until it's secured, I'm going to hold it down with my thumb. So as I said, I finished by beading through the round 11 seed bead. And now I bead back through the delica. And then I repeat the thread path of the first arch. So I bead through 2 Miyuki round 15s, the 3mm fire polished bead, 2 more round 15s, and the delica. Then, just as before, I bead through the round 11 seed bead, and then to get in position for pulling together the fire polished beads, I bead through delica, 2 round 15s, and the fire polished bead. So this is my starting position. I want to start from a 3mm fire polished bead. I take away my red nails so you can see it better, how it looks like at the moment. And now it's time to add some more Miyuki delicas. So all you need to do, it's super easy to close the bezel, is that in between every fire polished bead, you add a size 11 Miyuki delica. Always make sure that the size 15s stay nicely next to each other and they don't get pulled across each other. So this is a super easy and fast bezel. As you can see, the main part is nearly done. By the way, how our team of designers work at Beading School together, that with every team, we have a big meeting when all of us come together, the internal designers, so that means Zuzi, Veronka, me, and Andrea, and now also Edina, who are coordinating, or these friends designers who are not directly parts of the Beading School internal team. And then in advance, I always create like kinds of like homeworks for our designers. So for example, in this case, the homework was create an easy bezel for no one has to bead alone using the fire polished donut beads. And then everyone can volunteer for the homeworks and the rest is up to the designer. So I'm always then very curious what our designers come up with. I think Veronka mastered the task perfectly. So this is how it looks like after adding the size 11 Miyuki delicas. And I will bead all around one more time to make it sturdy and strong. And I finish in a delica bead. You can bead all around as many times as you feel it's necessary. Just make sure that you have a long enough thread for the rest of your jewel. So this is how it looks like at the end of step 4. And in the meantime, Corinne, hi Corinne, she asks, Erika, what's the red fire polished bead called? It's the icy pomegranate, dear Corinne. It all comes in 3 and 4mm and also true to fire polished beads. It comes also in vibe duos, and I think we also have wax solos. And Oh, Kimberly says, this design is so beautiful and it is so relaxing and peaceful just to sit here and watch it come together. I'm glad I'm not making mistakes and I don't have to frog a lot today so we can all relax. And let's see what's happening in step 6. In step 6, we are going to frame the whole motif with some seed beads. And for this, I get in position by beading through a fire polished bead, and then I bead down through 2 milky round 15s and a delicate bead. I turn back to my preferred direction counterclockwise by beading through around 11 milky seed bead that is sitting in between the fire polished donuts, and I will add groups of 3 delicas around 11 and 3 more delicas in between the round 11s sitting between the fire polished beads. So always these 7 beads are the groups that I need to add. So 3 delicate beads around 11 and 3 more delicate beads. And then I bead through the next round 11. Oh, dear Corin, and if you can't find it, just shoot us a message, or even better, ask in the club so any bidder who might know where to find them can help you out, and also we, the designers, can help you out. Oh, Kimberly just disclosed that she's bead shopping at the moment, so that's why she's not beading with us today. And Linda says she wishes to have more donut beads. I think we can make beady wishes come true in this case, because there are more colors and more of the turquoise available in the bead shop if the ones that are included in the box are not enough for you. By the way, as I'm using 8 out of the 10 that are included in the box for Veronka's motif, I have 2 left, but I already used one of them because for my Bakja bracelet, that is going to be the next signature jewel, I needed only a bit of distance to make it fit my wrist. I used 3 motifs and the clasp that we have in the box, and only a tiny bit was missing, so I added a fire polished donut on one side. Nancy also can't find the bead, so please, ladies, post the question in the club and then we can help you out first thing tomorrow. So now I added all the seed beads around the motif, and now in this step it still includes that I'm going to repeat the thread pass. However, I'm going to skip the round 11s that are nesting in between the fire polished donut beads. So that pulls the 2 delicas next to each other together, and the petals will have a nicer shape. And lovely ladies, this is actually already the last step of Veronka's cardamom motif. I wanted to read you the story that she wrote because it's so beautiful. So just a second and I will look it up. So it says, Veronka says, it was 2.5 years ago when I visited Erika in Amsterdam together with Zuzi. We were about to leave for a bus to the airport in a hurry, as we were unfamiliar with the town and tried not to get lost. But I really wanted to bring something from the trip for my he's just a very good friend. I love chai latte with coffee, and I drank it a few times in Amsterdam as well. So I thought that chai spice from that one small shop we visited would be a really good souvenir. But we somehow couldn't find it. Finally, at the last minute, I saw it and ran inside, while Zuzi was waiting for me outside with my luggage. And surprisingly, we managed to catch the plane too. Fast forward, this particular chai spice still lives with now my husband and our shelf in our home. And that is why chai will be always so special to me and why I decided to name my jewels after some of its main components. This bracelet got its name from the greenish color of cardamom. It is a different fun way to bezel a rivoli. Quick and versatile project, perfect as a last minute gift or to finish your outfit. And I absolutely love Veronka's story. It's so sweet, and he is just a good friend. Indeed, is Veronka's husband and the dad of their little son. So a lot has happened since then. So, lovely ladies, since I am finishing my motif, do you have any questions about Veronka's cardamom tutorial? Please let me know. And Teresa has an advice for Nancy and Corinne. Search only for pomegranate and then it will come up. And Ariana also loves the story. Yeah, and actually we had to at one point ask Veronka to stop talking about your just a friend. And then she sneaked out at 2 a.m. to the kitchen to still keep messaging with him. So we had a feeling already that he's not just a friend. Carol says she couldn't find the fire polished. Then, dear Carol, can you please message the treasury at info@beadingschool.com? Thank you so much. Ariana says that she doesn't have any questions because it went well and she will finish it up at home. I'm also finishing it slowly. I just bead it all around. And I'm super happy with how it came out. I love also the second color variation. And to bring you back to the first one, what I did here, that I added a combination of lock rose, size 15 lock rose, here in between the Delica beads. I skipped a Delica combination to add those. And lovely ladies, please make sure to share your creations in the Beading School Club. Please tell your beading friends about the community here. And I can't wait to see your color combinations. I can't wait to see how you will finish your jewels together. We bring together such an incredible amount of creativity that every time when I see your creations, I always start my days in the club. I am just absolutely blown away by the insane amount of ideas. I would like to mention you that we have two amazing special deals this time in the Beading School Bead Shop. They last between Tuesday's Coffee Time with Erika and next week's Coffee Time with Erika. And since in spice markets and in bazaars around the Orient, you can often find beautiful gemstones if you look close and if you take the time to search for your treasures, then I really wanted to include some gemstone colors in this box. That's why we have all the turquoise, that's why we have the coral tones. And in the meantime, my lovely treasury colleagues, they put together fuchsia bags fully packed with other gemstone colors of pearls in different sizes. One pearl bag includes exactly 1,000 beads, 6 colors of 2 mm round glass beads, 100 pieces of 100 pieces in 6 colors. Then that's the bundle. Sorry, ladies. So I will just make tell you the sizes, and then you can look up the exact amounts in the bead shop. But all together, one pearl bag includes 1,000 beads. So there are 2, 3, 4, 6, and 8 mm round glass pearls included in the pearl bags. All together, 1,000 pieces. They are of the best possible quality they can have, equal to the biggest brands. They are all made in the Czech Republic. And we also created a pearl bezel, so you can grab the pearl bag bundle only one click. And if you go for it, not only will you receive the 2,000 beads, 1,000 of sun colors, and 1,000 of moon colors for an incredibly good price. As you can see, normally it would cost 95.30, and this time it will be only 59.98 euros. But there are also 2 gift tutorials included with this offer. The Rosetta Armor bracelet. It is one of my old favorites. It includes different sizes, 6, 2, 3, and 4 mm pearls. So you will be able to put the purse immediately to a very good use. And also the Tahiti bracelet, where you can use basically any leftovers that you have. And Ariana says, I repeat myself, it is an absolute no-brainer. 2,000 beads plus 3 tutorials for that price. And indeed 3 tutorials, because on top of those 2, we also have another special offer. If you place an order, any kind of order for tutorials for beads, or for your first Beading School Academy box between this week's Coffee Time with Erika and next week's Coffee Time with Erika for at least 39 euros, $41.33, then next week on Wednesday or Thursday, depending on our workload, we will be in touch with you with another gift tutorial. So this is the third one that you can get this week. The gift tutorial is this beautiful star in a circle shape designed by Laura Embry. You can also bead this from the new Beading School Academy bead box, and I absolutely love this because we can learn so much from Laura. The inside star, creating the outside circle. It is amazing how she joined them. It's so beautiful to see how she got inspired by the Spice Bazaar box. And what's important that it needs to be one order for this amount, not the combination of several orders, and that the final amount after deducting discounts or gift cards needs to be after this sum. So this is what we prepared for you. And This will really expand your beady knowledge, in my opinion, and you can put your new pearls and your new Beading School Academy team box to a really good use. Lovely ladies, do you have any questions left about the special deal, about anything else that is on your mind? Oh my god, and Ariana says, I have to go now before they lock me in again. I think Ariana is beading from work and it has happened before. Please tell us the story in the club, Ariana. It makes me curious. So nice beading with you all indeed. So lovely ladies. I will see you next week on Tuesday with Coffee Time with Erika, with a warm, hearty Valentine's Day edition. And then we will also have, of course, No One Has to Be Alone session. And I would like to thank you all for beading with me today. It's always the highlight of the week. And please post your creations in the Beading School Club and share the word about Beading School and No One Has to Bead Alone and the Academy. Thank you so much, ladies. Happy beading. Take care of yourselves and your loved ones. Bye bye.